How's it going, boys? Just a quick video. I want to share my opinion about the Stealth all-day stretcher. I have reviewed the Stealth hanger in the past and I gave you my opinion about the cups and the quality of everything inside the Stealth hanger. However, I did not touch on the all-day stretcher because I thought it deserves a video of its own. To be honest with you, I've been using this all-day stretcher for the past month pretty much, and I'm honestly been loving it. I haven't found anything as good as this one on the market, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. To be honest, it's a fairly simple all-day stretcher. However, they kind of fixed most of the problems that I've had with other all-day stretchers. And just to remind you, I used pretty much every other all-day stretcher that exists on the market. I've used the Total Man all-day stretcher, the older one and the newer one, and I've used all the other ones from extenders.com, and I've also showed you how to rig your own all-day stretcher to make it the best and to make it work with your Penny Master as well. But the thing about this all-day stretcher is that, first of all, it fixes the comfort issue, because with all-day stretchers, if you are going to pull hard, it's gonna start becoming a bit uncomfortable. And as you can see with this one, you can actually roll it pretty thick around your ankle, and that's where I'm actually connecting it around my ankle, and I'll tell you exactly why. And something that I really like about it is that it has Velcro on pretty much both sides. So you can attach the hook pretty much anywhere you want. The thing about other all-day stretchers is that they usually just wrap once around your ankle or under your knee. And what that does is it actually provides a very thin layer, and that layer becomes uncomfortable. Not just that, but it's also not that stable. However, with this one, and due to the fact that, first of all, it's pretty thick, so I would say it's around 12 centimeters or equivalent of that in inches, and it wraps around your ankle around 3 to 4 times. So it really provides padding and comfort for you to be able to use the all-day stretcher for longer periods of time. So now that we covered the comfort side of it, and by the way, it's very high quality made, let's talk about the hook side of it that comes with it. Now, one thing I really like about this strap, it's actually pretty simple, but it makes a whole lot of difference, is that it has a Velcro on both sides, if you guys can see. And what that does is it actually makes it hold so much better, because as I told you, this ankle wrap has a female Velcro side all around it. So it can actually grip to this strap from both sides, which makes it grip much better and much more stronger. And you need that strength, because if you wanna stretch hard with the all-day stretcher, you're gonna need something that grips pretty well. So if you're trying to stretch over 5 pounds or 6 pounds with an all-day stretcher, you really need a strap that is well connected. Now, one thing about this strap, besides the fact that it's kind of stylish and it has a branding on it, I don't know if you guys can see. Something really good about it is that, first of all, it's high quality and so far it's holding pretty well. Another thing is that it can stretch pretty hard. So I've been stretching, I actually measured the amount of stretch that I'm using with it, and I've been able to reach 5 pounds and 6 pounds easily. However, there's a small hack that I did with this strap in order for me to stretch harder with it. Now, I'm a short guy. If you're like 6 foot, you don't need to do this hack, but I'm 5'7". So I needed to make the strap a little bit shorter in order for me to stretch harder. So what I do is this. Now, regularly, you would just attach, imagine that's the wrap, and you would attach the strap like this and then stretch, right? So what I did is that I basically attached the Velcro from under, and not like this. I'm gonna try and explain it better in an example, but I would basically attach the Velcro like this. And what that does is it basically shortens it by around 10 centimeters or like 4 inches. And when it's shorter, it can actually stretch harder. And of course, with this strap, you can adjust the level of stretch. And the way I use it is, at the beginning, I would attach it with like 1 to 2 pounds of stretch. let my penis get used to it, and afterwards I would actually make it a little bit shorter, so maybe around 4 pounds of stretch. And when it's at the shortest, I measured around 6 pounds of stretch. I bet if you're like a taller guy and you can make it a little bit shorter, then it's gonna be around 7 pounds of stretch. But for me personally, it's impressive to have an all-day stretcher that can stretch that much. To be honest, I've been loving this all-day stretcher, even though it's pretty simple, but it's really doing the job for me. It's light, it's easy to keep around compared to having, say, 6 or 7 pounds of weight. I'm personally traveling quite a bit, so I cannot carry weights with me. And this thing has been a game changer. It's allowing me to stretch in a very comfortable way. It's very easy for me to put it on and take it off. So far, the quality is amazing, and I just thought you guys might benefit from this as well. And anyways, this is my review of the Stealth all-day stretcher. For me personally, it's currently the best out there. So if you want to pick one for yourself, check out the link in the description of this video below. And also let me know in the comment section, do you know about a better all-day stretcher that perhaps can stretch more than 6 or 7 pounds, maybe 10 pounds? I would really love to hear from you. And anyways, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye-bye.